All right. Agent 47.
You were always the best. Nobody ever came close. You define the art, and it defines you. Your actions have changed the world. Powerful men have fallen by your hand, but by the same token, others have risen. Do you realize what kind of world you've been shaping? Does the ICA? Does your handler? I live in that world. I have seen the consequences. I have felt the cost. That's what defines me.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact: destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve. Look closer. In the shadows, behind the everyday world, beyond the headlines and the seats of power, a hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets, to use and throw away, to do the unthinkable, the unforgivable, and it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future. 47. It's time.
The partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is fifth-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Gray will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
Good evening, 47. Your destination is the Paris Fashion Show by Sanguine, one of Europe's leading couture brands. Your targets are Sanguine owner Viktor Novikov, a former oligarch turned fashion mogul, and his partner Dalia Margolis, a retired supermodel, an iconic power couple on the global fashion scene, and two of the most dangerous people in the world. Novikov and Margolis are in fact the ringleaders of Iago, an enigmatic spy ring that deals in the global elite's most valuable secrets. Unscrupulous and opportunistic, Iago has caused disastrous security leaks all over the globe. When Crimean separatists caused a deadly meltdown at the Odessa nuclear power plant, Iago gave them access to the plant's security network. And when the Delgado drug cartel shot down the plane of President Hernandez and his family, Iago provided the classified flight plans. Now Novikov and Margolis have obtained a knock list of British undercover agents, which they plan to sell at a secret Iago auction during the Sanguine show. So our client, MI6, need us to stop the ringleaders before the knock list ends up in the wrong hands. The Sanguine show will be swarming with security, and Viktor Novikov will be the focus of everyone's attention. But despite his posturing, he is merely the money man. The real target is Dalia Margolis. Beautiful and brilliant, she is a master manipulator and the true brains behind Iago. 2 targets, a highly public event. At first glance, an impossible task. Then again, I do know how you love a challenge. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Paris, 47. The show is just about to start. This is the red carpet event of the season, and the guest list is a veritable who's who of the global fashion elite. You will find Viktor Novikov basking in the spotlight, while Dalia Margolis hosts the heavily guarded auction on the 2nd floor for a group of Iago's top customers. Now, event security will keep a watchful eye on any suspicious activity, but I trust your timeless look shall fit right in. Good luck, 47.
One of the boldest young designers of his generation surprised the fashion world earlier this year when he accepted the position as head designer for Sanguine, a house usually associated more with continuity than innovation. Whether Sato, the archetypal left-field artist, and Novikov, the quintessential capitalist, are a match made in heaven or an unholy union remains to be seen. Either way, this evening has already had its fair share of surprises. Just a moment ago, I saw none other than Valerie St. Clair arriving. Now, to those out there who've been living under a rock for the past 6 years, St. Clair, legendary editor-in-chief of Showstopper magazine, has long been one of the most vocal critics of Viktor Novikov's quote-unquote thuggish stranglehold on artistic integrity, and has defiantly boycotted Sanguine shows in the past. We will try to get a comment from St. Clair immediately after the show about this surprising change of heart. We'll also be talking to legendary Israeli supermodel Dalia Margolis, whose relationship to the Sanguine CEO is yet another testimony to the fact that whatever Viktor Novikov wants, Viktor Novikov gets. This is Lindsay LaCour reporting live from the Sanguine Fall Fashion Show.
What? Over by the fountain. I don't. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Stop suffocating that person.
Arm and head towards an exit. Welcome to Paris, for...
You're dead.
I told you to leave.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't let you through here. You heard him. Move. Do we have a problem? Hey, what's up?
You gotta hand it to Novikov. Man has a flair for the dramatic. Secret exchange in the pavilion, very cloak and dagger. Who's the contact again?
Max Decker of the Russian FSB. I don't know. Some Cold War dinosaur.
It must be pretty important for Novikov to take time out during the show. We should go check out the place.
Novikov is meeting Max Decker, a senior agent in the Russian FSB. Small world. The FSB has been mounting a criminal case against Novikov, but Decker's boss, FSB Section Chief Nikolai Kamarov, committed suicide only last night. Or perhaps not. Either way, this could be a chance to catch Novikov away from the spotlight.
Says security risks. It's pretty exposed for my tastes.
Let Kurt worry about that. We've got enough on our hands.
Sir, please get out of my face. I think I heard something. Might be a false alarm, but I'll check it out just in case. Yes. We got gunshots! Hold the area!
Did you try that new cheese crust stuff? That concept is totally my heart. I mean, cheese inside the crust. I mean, out of this world. Okay, why are you grinning like that?
Usually there's a vein in your forehead the size of a garden hose. Are you sporting a tan, Oliver?
Very funny. Actually, I met someone. Her name's Kara, and she's a model.
No kidding.
I am not. You know Dahlia Margolis, right? Well, she's the one who introduced us.
Huh. Little Miss Cupid.
What do you mean?
You know, Dahlia was the one who hooked me up with Elise. Remember her? Also a model. Hot as hell. She even moved in for a while. She was cute. These tiny. But, she ditched me after the scandal broke. I can't really blame her. I got angry, bitter. I even accused her for what happened. Like she would have any reason to hack my laptop and sell me out to the feds.
Sorry. That's harsh, buddy. Be a little more careful.
Yeah, well. Carry no mas, huh? But, you know, seriously, happy for it. Hors d'oeuvres are to die for, thank you. So, Sato doing the Sanguine line, huh? He did my stage clothes for the last tour. It was pretty cool stuff. The way his solo career was skyrocketing, I never thought he'd be taking a backseat, designing for one of the big name brands.
Oh, I'd love to be a fly on the wall in those design meetings. I mean, two inflated egos like Sato and Novikov going head to head. That's gotta be a comedy waiting to happen. Or a survival horror.
Yeah, tell me about it. I played at Novikov's wedding about 10 years back for his little Roddy makeover. Hey, as long as the drinks are free, people tend to forget how tight he was with the Russian mob. Once a bully, if you could take a couple steps back, it would set my mind at rest. Mr. Novikov, Decker here. I'm at the show. Well, we could hardly predict a pile-up on the freeway, could we? So you have a spot in mind, or... Okay, fine. We'll wait in the lounge.
Is there a problem?
Novikov is busy. Told us to stay put and enjoy ourselves. One of his security staff will come fetch us. He's ready.
Tell you where we're going?
Pavilion, Northwest Gardens. Said it was away from prying eyes.
Remember, a smile makes better tips.